Hello, my name's Ben Edwards and I've been commentating on motorsport for 20 years now or so. And I've come to talk to an exciting young prospect. His name is Dan Wells and he's racing in the British Formula Renault Championship. I'm here with David Hale. Tell us about your initial impressions of him.
The biggest thing with these kids is finding kids that want it, and Dan certainly wants it. You know, there's a lot of kids that are in racing aren't as hungry as they could be, and he's definitely hungry. Obviously they need a lot of financial support. Without that they can't go anywhere. He's now fighting comfortably in the midfield. In the free practice here he was 4th, which is just huge progress in a short period of time. I would say he's had a very good first season.
Talk about driving quickly, something that Dan Wells isn't going to be allowed to do on the road because he's hooked up with a company to do these sort of tracking devices, and they look at this particular product he's got involved with. Actually monitors G-forces in the car, bad braking, all the rest of it. He's got to be an ambassador for them. So away from the track, he's going to be an ambassador for good driving. He's certainly doing well here.
We've commented before about how impressed we are with his professionalism as well out of the car. You know, the fact that he sends us lots of information and he keeps us well and truly informed.
First things first, tell us a bit about this car. What is it?
This is a Formula Renault UK car. It has a 2-litre Renault engine and it can achieve speeds of up to 155 miles an hour. I started karting in 2009. I went into my first kart race and I had a fastest lap out of a field of 24, which I don't think anyone has actually done. So it went really quickly. I was on the podium as soon as I was off my novice plates, and that was the point at which I said, look Dad, I'm good at this. I want to do this for a living. So I went from karting and I went to a few simulation venues. There's one of my sponsors at the moment, Simplytrak Racing, which has really helped me to develop my skills and apply them to the track today.
Dan's driver training includes simulator practice at iZone Driver Performance, based at Silverstone, under the guidance of Neil Ridderford and John Pratt. Dan's ability to convert simulator experience to real-life racing goes some way to explaining his rapid development through the junior ranks. This skill will stand him in good stead for the future, as simulators increasingly play such a major role in race car and driver development.
We had a great year last year. We finished with 5 class wins in 11 races. It was a fantastic result for my first full year of racing, really.
You've also been selected as a finalist in the Racing Steps Foundation programme.
As a result of my Formula Ford results last year, they wanted to assess me, and there was 20 of the best young drivers. I was up against a McLaren-backed driver who's had 10 years experience in karting, and having just done 11 kart races, 11 Formula Ford races, and being straight in at the deep end, it was absolutely fantastic.
At Renault Hospitality, sponsors, clients, customers and indeed employees can relax and enjoy complimentary breakfast, lunch and beverages. TV screens mean you won't miss any of the on-track action whilst soaking up the atmosphere. Dan is racing against the best young single-seater racers in Europe, including the son of 1996 Formula One world champion Damon Hill.
Like any other driver here, I want to be Formula One world champion. Getting there, of course, is very difficult. It takes a lot of money, a lot of effort. I'm 100% willing to put everything I've got into it. Looking for support from different companies to be able to put a package together to enable me to compete at the higher levels of motorsport. I've got some sponsors at the moment who are helping me out, which is great. Simplytrak, a product which is a tracking device which goes on road cars, and it monitors your braking, acceleration, cornering, how safely you drive. At the moment, the FIA has launched a decade of action for road safety, which I'm fully on board with. As it says on my card, racing's for the track, it's not the road, and I fully abide by that.
Dan's approach to his sponsors and partners is professional and responsive. Sponsors can be assured that in return for their support, they'll receive personal attention and be confident that their image and aspirations are in good hands. With your support, the future could see Dan competing in GP3 races, which support the Formula One rounds.
There's a lot of local support and we're getting really good media coverage, which is fantastic. And my story being so different to any other driver, the limited experience, but how well we're doing at the moment as a team is going really well. So I'm happy with how it's all going, and hopefully we'll get there in the future.
Yeah.